I'm Concetta DePaolo, and I teach in the Scott College of Business. I'm a professor of operations and supply chain management, and I teach mostly business statistics and management science to business majors. A couple of years ago, I redesigned my introductory business statistics courses to leverage the student laptops in the classroom. And I wanted to do this because I felt that with statistics especially, students could benefit by interacting with data and having technological resources to help them understand calculations, illustrate concepts, and have them get a better feel for the data. So what I did was to redesign the courses to the two introductory statistics courses to be less focused on lecture and more focused on students engaging with problem solving in the classroom. So, for example, there will be some discussions and introduction to material, but then instead of me talking about some concepts telling them that the concepts are true, the students would be able to work with the technology to illustrate those concepts. For example, one of the ways in which I have students interact with data is with Java applets. And one of the ones I really like, I use when I'm teaching the concept of simple linear regression. And that applet, what it does is illustrate what the best line or the regression line is through the data, so that the students are able to visualize that the regression line is actually the one that minimizes the sum of squared errors. So instead of just making that statement, the applet allows a visualization and allows them to, I believe, internalize that information in a more effective way. Another type of applet that I use includes simulations, and one of the things that's really nice when teaching statistics and talking about the central limit theorem and sampling distributions, it's a really hard concept for the students to learn. And what I've found is that using simulations and technology to help the students visualize what's really happening with the sample and how the sampling distribution is created, that's really helped the students understand that concept better. And so what I usually do with these types of applets is to develop activities that the students can follow along step by step and kind of discover some things as they work through and interact with the data and the simulations and the technology. They're able to observe that things happen, and then the activities kind of lead them to understand what the main point is. Okay, so one of the other benefits, I believe, to having the technology in the classroom is that it gets students more involved and engaged in what the topic and the material is about that day. At first I was really concerned that having the laptops accessible at all times would mean that the students would be spending a lot of time on off-task behavior, on the internet, on Facebook, and emailing and whatnot. But as these activities are going on, I do take a lot of time to walk around the room and observe how students are doing, if they have questions, and where they are in the process. And I really find that by and large, most of the students do appear to be taking part and actively participating in the activity. That's not all of them, of course, but a large percentage of them. So I really haven't found as many issues with that, those distractions as I thought I might. And I really think that getting the students to do something rather than just talking at them actually helps them pay attention and be more in the moment. And so I've really had good luck with that, I think, and plan to continue.